Hey, it's Front Row Phyllis with your weekend highlights for the weekend of January 19th. Well, you know I got a lot of stuff going on. So let's get started. Tomorrow evening on Saturday, January 20th, Chris Young, Kane Brown, and Lanco are going to be over at the Sears Center over in Huffman Estates. This is actually Chris Young's Losing Sleep World Tour. And of course, the country heartthrob just released his 7th album, which was Losing Sleep in the fall. And he actually says that this production is going to be the biggest production he's ever put together. Now, Kane Brown actually is up for Best New Artist of the Year for in the country world, and Lanco has just come off of one of their best years they've ever had with their greatest songs. So you definitely want to check that out. Also, on January 21st, I have something great for the kids, and I'm talking about Daniel Tiger's Neighborhood Live. And that is over at Rosemont. Of course, it's a legacy of, the beloved Mr. Rogers. And this takes place, kind of as a takeoff of the #1 hit PBS show, kids PBS show, and the kids all know what I'm talking about. The production is just filled with, singing and dancing and laughter and plenty of surprises. And Daniel, of course, brings his friends along with. It is a 2:00 show, so there's just one performance, and that is over at the Rosemont Theater. Also running, it actually opens tonight on the 19th, and it runs through March 25th, and I am talking about, this is actually one of my favorite productions, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. It is over at the Drury Lane in Oak Brook. And, this is actually the first collaboration of Tim Rice and Andrew Lloyd Webber. And we, of course, know the story of Joseph's, Israel's favorite son who has a dream, and then the courage to really forge the, destiny of people and its powerful message of hope. What's great is pairing the classic story along with the incredible music is an amazing, amazing show. If you've never seen it, it's definitely something you want to check out. It runs, once again, it runs through March 25th over at the Drury Lane in Oak Brook. Also, one of my favorites, and you don't have much longer, it only runs now through January 28th, and I am talking about Carole King's story, Beautiful. This is phenomenal. It runs 2 hours and 30 minutes with one intermission. It is over at the Cadillac Theater. And of course, long before Carole King was that chart-topping music legend, she was Carol Klein, from a girl from Brooklyn, and who kind of fought her way through the record business as a teenager, and by the time she reached her 20s, had the husband of her dreams and an incredible career, writing hits for the biggest acts in rock and roll. But it really wasn't until her personal life began to crack that she really finally managed to find her true voice. It is definitely, it's backed by popular demand, so that's all I have to say. It is such an incredible show, so you definitely want to check that out also. And how many of you are brave enough to handle the polar bear plunge? Or the polar plunge. Anyways, well, okay, so it is the Chicago Polar Bear Club actually does this every year. It's on Sunday. It's the 17th annual, and all these crazy people jump into Lake Michigan when it is freezing out, and but it actually goes to a good cause. They actually have 13 fundraisers that they actually support, 20 different families, and they have raised over $300,000 in the past several years. So it's definitely something you want to check out if you're crazy enough to jump in Lake Michigan. So I just wanted to get that out there. It is, of course, starts at 12 o'clock, and it is over on Oak Street Beach. So, just take a dip. Anyways, well, here is your secret password for today. Well, let's call it beach. So put in the secret password beach right below and get a chance to win a pair of sold-out concert tickets. For all this information and more, just go to frontrowphyllis.com. Have a safe and stellar weekend.